Hello everyone, welcome to another video of the Before Does Panic, Mother of Spanish. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about how we came to be. So, I know that this being a channel about Asian Colombia, you will expect us to start right away with the videos about Muiscas, Ticunas, and Caribbean, and all those groups with weird names to pronounce. About how all these groups came to Colombia in the first place. So before talking about a bunch of people that you may think came straight out of Empero's new group, I don't know if you know that movie, it's really good, I recommend it. So let's talk about the ones that kill Manny's family in Ice Age, another good movie by the way. How did the first humans came to America? If you expect a super solid factual answer, well, let me tell you all, you'll be disappointed. So let's start with the most commonly known and obvious answer in which humans came to America and eventually became cocaine land. That's right, they crossed Mother Russia till they reached Alaska. Around 30,000 years ago, the now number is straight. Yep, that piece of water of 82 kilometers that separates Vladimir Badass Putin from Donald the Dumb wasn't straight at all. In fact, due to a low height in the ocean, this piece of land was habitable. Even though it was during the Ice Age, people settled there and moved freely through Asia and America. This place was called Beringia. 24,000 years ago, the weather got worse. Yep, it was the Ice Age, so temperatures found a way to be even lower, which made people in Beringia get stuck without being able to travel around those countries. It was fucking freezing there. Almost 16,000 years ago, the weather started to get warmer. That allowed people to really move through North America. It is said that they may have followed the migration paths of large mammals such as mammoths and mastodons. Not that one's on the band, the animal, that's it. Eventually moved to Central and South America.
So now we can talk about Colombia. Around 14,000 years ago, humans crossed from Panama to Colombia through the Darien Gap. It wasn't the green hill that is now, so it was pretty easy. Then, humans started all around Colombia, from the Caribbean coast to the Amazon, from the Magdalena and Cauca River basins to the East Andes, and even get to the Guajira Desert. The humans that came were mostly nomadic hunters, but eventually, thanks to the nice tropic weather that we have, they started to settle down, and depending on what region of the country they were, they started to change the way of how they hunt. It seemed like these humans already knew about the corn, the yellow food, not the vine, and used it to make some meals. And of course, they were humans. The first thing that they learned was how to get high with the local plants and mushrooms. That's the important when you get to a region. One of the most important discoveries of this age was made in the region of the Kendama. There, they were found mastodon remains that showed signs of being killed by human hunters around 12,000 years ago. Oh yeah, by the way, the mastodons went extinct around 10,000 years ago because of the human mass hunting. Oh, humans, ruining the planet since they started to exist. So that was in a quick summarize how people came to Colombia. But did you remember that we say that the answer isn't so simple? Well, let's say that Moana and her folks complicated things. By the 80s and human remains, research found bone illness and some genetic traits illness that are only spotted in people from the Polynesia. So that is kinda complicated because, well, the Polynesia is crossing the Pacific Ocean. We know for sure that the Polynesians traveled to the eastern island and were on land and settled there and do those giant heads out of stone. And they were one of the best sailors that the world has ever known. So isn't that ludicrous to think that they could arrive to Colombia cruising all the fucking Pacific Ocean in a freaking boat? So who knows? Maybe, yeah, of course, people could cross from Siberia through Canada and then get here. But it was a long time ago, so maybe people cross the Pacific too. And well, that's a hell of a ride, but they could do it.
Did you remember that we told you that people came to Colombia around 14,000 years ago? Well, in Chiribiquete, in the Amazon, one of the most isolated and difficult places to get in Colombia, they were found some cave paintings dated 90,500 before present time. So, unless a bunch of bully monkeys over a jaguar learned how to paint, that would be cool, but not. They were painted by boring humans, and maybe they were in Colombia longer than we previously thought. So, in conclusion, it's hard to say with sure what humans came to Colombia first. Whether the Soviets escaped people from Virginia or the shellfish people from Fiji, however, was the kind of people in Chiribiquete. What we can say is this: around 12,000 years ago, humans were already in Colombia. Most of them were nomadic hunters who with time settled down and changed their ways of hunting depending on their environment, making that a lot of species went extinct in the process. But we are humans, we ruin everything. It's a pity. With time, some of these groups start to learn about agriculture and they develop a lot of middle recipes like grandmoms know, and eventually start to be organized in class societies. They develop their own culture with traditions, beliefs, hierarchies, and became the indigenous groups that we know today. Of course, until that everything just got straight to the trash by some Spanish son of hell that ruined everything in this continent. Okay, that was all for today. We hope you enjoyed Asian Colombia history full of mysteries and contradictions. Don't forget to subscribe and follow our social media. We will be here the next month with a new video. So, see you later!